I can see you. The audio's a little rough though.
Okay, you want me to try to turn it up a little bit?
Ooh, I would say probably turn it down.
Okay, I'm turning it down. How about now?
What about your microphone? Your microphone's a little rough.
I don't have a microphone. This is off the computer.
Okay, okay. Um, all right, well, let's do it. Let's do it. And by the way, I know we had I don't know if we had some technical difficulties here, but I only have about 10 minutes. So let's get started. I want to welcome you to Pitch Investors Live. Thanks for being here. Great thing here. We take a lot of pitches here on our app and platform. You're pitching to me one-on-one, but there's a whole audience watching around the world. So let's hear the best pitch and love to learn about your business and see if there's any opportunity.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome everybody for having me on Pitch Investor. My name is Geno Franco, and my product is about grease receiving and holding system. Now, the whole concept of my product is to prevent it from going into the landfills and contaminating our landfills and the aquifers, and also prevent it from going in the grease from going in the drain lines of kitchen sinks. So my product is a really easy method. It's self-contained, odorless-free device that you, after cooking, I call fog is grease. When you're done cooking the grease, you turn around and you discard it in my device, and you take it down to the local recycle centers, and then it's a win-win for everybody that after you've done disposing your grease in my device, when you take it to recycle centers, you will make money as well per pound, just like aluminum cans and plastic bottles. I already got a coordinator involved in Sacramento for biodiesel, and they already got gas stations. They're already emailed me. They want to partner up with me and getting my product on the market before they can start putting containers in recycle center areas for drop-off. Now, 54% is, I'm going to show you some pictures that I have for the grease that's clogging our drains. 54% is what's clogging our drain systems, and this is what the pipes look like. I have footage of the pipes looking like for residential and homes, and this is what it really looks like. I hope everybody didn't eat breakfast this morning yet, but that's how bad our pipes are going from our houses to our main drain. And it's causing a very backed up situation, not just the leaves, it's grease. They're pressure washer in it, but it's not going into the right place. And they're screening the grease, but they're not getting it all out. So my concern is the grease is going to our landfills, and they're dumping this chemical called 2709, and it's a bacteria device, and it goes in there in the landfill, which has a mash in the landfill. Well, that's going in our water system because it gets deeper and deeper in our ground system. And now everybody's forced to buy bottled water wherever you are, and it's causing cancer, all kinds of stuff. Now, my product will help prevent that from clogging and then lower the cost of the CO2 climate and the air quality. And also, we reuse it sustainable, and we can run trucks. Farmers can run off it a little bit easier. And if you are in the country like I am, it's really costly for parents to afford their bus for the kids to go back to school. So they can run on this biodiesel, which is going to help the environment a lot. And also, I'm only asking my company's valued at $200,000. I'm asking $40,000 for 15%, but I'm in negotiating mode right now to get this on there for a license agreement with some investors. I do have a business plan in development right now, and it does show a very good return for an investor standpoint. It shows a climb within the 5-year term.
Cool. So let me ask you, what exactly is the product?
The product is let me see I got some paperwork to show you right here. The final product is, okay, this is what the product will look like mounted in the sink. Now, this is a
So
pop
that
up
so that is that. Where is that mounted exactly?
underneath your kitchen sink in your cabinet. Where's the paperwork? I don't know.
So it requires professional installation.
No, anybody can do it. You can, like Home Depot, they have contractors that go out and actually can mount this up, or you can do it yourself and
How
do
do
it.
you how do you install it?
What you do is you take a drill bit and you drill a pilot hole underneath the sink. Underneath the sink, you do a pilot hole, and then you go back up on top, and then you do another hole on top, like you would do a doorknob, and you put tape, and you do it on a porcelain or stainless steel, and you put the funnel up there, and then you mount the rest of the piping underneath the sink, and it mounts either on the side of the cabinet, either side of the cabinet, or on the backsplash wall of the cabinet. It hooks up to a 110 outlet plug, and it's odorless free. So when you pull the funnel upwards, the grease goes in, and then when you're done, you push the funnel down. It sits flush on top of the sink where it's supposed. You know what I mean? So once that's done, there's a heating element inside there which keeps it liquefied. So you don't have to take the device out to recycle. All you got to do is take a pail with a bag liner from the manufacturer. When you buy the product, there's bag liners in there. So when you run out, you just reorder the manufactured bags. And then you ship. Then what you do is you put your name, your phone number, your address, and you take that in to the recycle center, and they weigh it and they give you the money. Or you can do a tax write-off at the end of the year, and it'll help the environment. This is what it's going to look like, the final drawing of it in the stores.
How do you prevent then if it's in your sink? How do you prevent like water from getting in there?
You don't. It's totally separate. This is actually sitting on top of the sink in a funnel, so it does not go into where your drains are at. It's totally separate. You just go right to the funnel itself. You go right to the funnel itself. Right here, the funnel. It pop up.
So you do you do it through your sink or do you do it through your countertop?
You do it on top of the sink. The funnel goes on top of the sink, and it goes underneath the cabinet, and it mounts in underneath the cabinet of the sink. So this is what it's
doing. So the funnel sticks up then. It sticks up.
That is correct. And it's color coded. You can do whatever color code you want for your cabinet. If you have a black cabinet, you can get a black whatever to blend in with your sink. And it's a funnel that sits on top of the sink. It's flush. Once you pull the ring up, it opens a porthole. So when you open the porthole and discard the grease in there, it keeps the grease inside, which is there's an indicator light. There's an indicator light on the device when it's full. Once this is full, there's a little light that comes on, and that's when you discard the grease. There's a spigot right here. You put a pail with a bag liner in it. You open it up like a faucet, and it drains. And you don't have to take this apart or nothing. It's so self-contained.
What does this cost you to make?
It costs $7 manufacturer cost, $35 wholesale price. Retail is $70. Gross profit's $28, and then the net profit is 12%.
So wait, so it only costs you $7 to make that whole thing?
That is correct.
Where are you in the process of manufacturing? Do you have any prototypes, or is it developed yet?
I do have the drawings. I do have the layout. I have an engineer ready right now to make mass production. And I'm looking for it's actually, I think it's going to cost, he's going to make 3 prototypes for me, and I have to pick out of the 3 which one's the best fit. And I think it'll run about $50,000.
But you're only asking for $40,000.
That's correct. I'm assuming that it'll be 50. It might be more. I'm not sure. It all depends. But what I've researched so far, they're telling me about $40,000 for the mold, to make the mold, and then make mass production. It's a special plastic that you're going to have to use. I got all that already lined up.
So wouldn't you need a little bit more money than just $40,000?
Probably eventually later down the line, yes, to get it. And I got the consumers of Home Depot. I showed them my brochure that I showed you, my brochure here, and I sent this to them, and they said that they would love to put it on their store shelf. but I don't have the money for it. I spent $31,450 my earned money, and I'm strapped out right now.
Gotcha. Okay. So, little feedback. So the marketing and distribution, you're thinking it's through Home Depot, Lowe's, stores like that.
Correct.
How
Correct.
do you anticipate the marketing working?
How I would do this, it would be like catalogs, do-it-yourself catalogs, all the other stuff. It would be going towards the targeting marketing, email marketing, direct sales and social media, press release, trade shows, websites, and search engines and organizations.
Gotcha.
Organizations, yes.
And by the way, Geno, I'm really sorry for being very quick here because I do have a hard out in 2 minutes from now. So, yeah, because I know that we jumped on here about 17 minutes late. So, okay, I got you. So, listen, I think it's interesting. I don't, and listen, we sell a lot of product. I've been working with products for, my whole life, right? So I know right away when I see something. I don't think it's a product for us, honestly. I think that there's a market for it. I do. We deal with more mass consumer products. I don't think this is a mass consumer product, right? Like I consider myself a handy guy. I would never attempt to install this myself. I would never drill a hole through my sink. I would never do that myself because I know that there's going to be issues and leaks and all that stuff, right?
Let me stop you right there. When you purchase a sink nowadays, they already have holes already in your sink, so you don't have to actually cut a hole in your sink anymore.
Right. That's for people who are buying a new sink. Right.
Well, if I get it at Home Depot, they can install it for me.
I just built a brand new house, and my sink doesn't have a hole in it. So where would that be?
Where your soap dispenser or your dishwasher soap is at?
No. I only have a one. It's a one holer.
Okay.
And then you would have to cut it through my, my stone, my countertop also.
No, is your sink stone or is your sink? What is your sink? Your sink.
My sink is stainless steel.
Okay, that's where we would go, through the stainless steel, not on the countertop, not on your soapstone. It's just right on the sink.
So I would, so listen, I'm just saying this because I don't think the average housewife who you're probably trying to sell to here, because that's the person who I think would primarily be in charge of this in the household, would be able to do that, right? So and that's not necessarily an issue. I'm just stating my opinion that they would need someone to install it, which I think adds a little hurdle to it for sure. Also the fact that with a garbage disposal, a water purifier, you're adding this, like you're taking up a lot of space underneath your sink as well. So I know that was something that I personally dealt with how much crap do we want to put down there, because do we also want to keep our cleaning supplies and all that stuff underneath the sink.
Well, that's how I made it. It's convenient because I have it right now in my sink, and we have soap dispensers, everything as well.
Right,
and it works just fine.
So listen, I think, and I'm sorry because I do have to run right now, but it's not a product for us. I don't think it's a mass market product. I think that there is a market for it, and I think that you just have to find the right buyers for it. Home Depot could probably sell very well there.
Right.
Looking at a mass marketing campaign like we do, maybe not. I also think that you need more money than you're saying. I mean, you need more money than what you're saying. I mean, 40 grand, 40 grand's only going to get you, ready to manufacture. What about, all the logistics? What about creating some inventory, marketing, distribution? I mean,
correct.
You're going to need, a lot more money than that.
Correct.
So,
and that's why I was looking into either licensing it out and doing a license agreement with somebody. And that's mainly where my target is to actually get a license agreement with somebody.
That could be a better. Do you have any patents or IP?
I do have a patent. I have a utility patent on it, and I do have a utility patent.
Oh, congrats! That's awesome. That's great.
So
very cool. All right, so
yes.
It's not a product for us, but I wish you the best. I think it's cool. I think that there is definitely an opportunity out there for it. Maybe start hitting up a lot of the big companies in this space that you could possibly license it to. I think that's probably a good thing. Especially the fact that if you're going to need more money and all that stuff. So maybe someone watching us out there right now could be a good fit too.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I mean, we really need it. How I came up with this concept was I was watching the news one day, and this little boy and girl were cooking bacon for their parents on the anniversary. And the little boy wanted to help the sister, and she poured the grease in a container, and the boy got mad and splashed it in her face and gave her third-degree burns. Right. And this is how I came up with my concept: out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
If this is going to be this out of, if it would, they don't have to wait for it to cool down. You just take it off your sink, or discard it, recycle it. Anybody can make money off it as well.
Cool. All right, Geno. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on Pitch Investors Live.
All right. Thank you.
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.